Grand Canyon as a title, as a joke, doesn't really work for UK audiences. I don't remember seeing this episode of Rugrats. It's the first segment of the 13th episode of the first season. Don't recall it from my childhood, but had I done, I think I would have been really confused because I don't know what age I realised that Americans, or certain Americans, pronounce Graham as Graham, but I definitely didn't know that when I was Rugrats' target audience age. But Didi and Stu are taking Angelica and Tommy to the Grand Canyon, and most of the episode is about the journey there, the car ride there, obstacles that they have to overcome. And I thought that this was great for a few reasons. One, it's teaching people about the Grand Canyon. Two, we have some fantastic scenery. Three, they managed to make things interesting even when it's in a car. I do not like films, cartoons, TV shows that primarily focus on road trips. I don't know why, I just never have. But the scenes in the car I thought were really interesting, and Angelica's obviously being a little bit not very nice, but I find that Angelica's a bit more amiable when it's just her and one other baby. Usually it's Tommy, whereas when she's got the other babies and she's got an audience, she's a bit more nasty and has a guard up and doesn't show her vulnerabilities as much. But with Tommy, there are times when you can kind of see her thinking, well, actually it's just me and him, and that's not so bad. And I think that works really well here. And I thought it was a decent episode. Different backdrops, different scenery. I've really noticed with this first season of the Rugrats, while most of it I don't remember, we get such a great variety of locations. Most other TV shows in their infancy don't really do that. They tend to use the same locations, the same backdrops, the same settings. But with Rugrats, I'd say we've had very few episodes inside the Pickles residence. Most episodes take place in really random areas and really strange locations that one might not have predicted. And this is a really brilliant example of that, where we have a lot to look at, a lot to see. It's very well animated. That helps to create a really steady, consistent, progressively moving pace where the narrative is traveling in one direction and the characters are, emotions are going with that. It's really a very well written, well animated episode, and I was really impressed with it. As I said, no recollection of it as a child. I've just said I don't think I would have known what Graham was, or I wouldn't have got the joke. But also, I don't know if I knew what the Grand Canyon was when I was, preschool Rugrats target audience age. So there are definitely things in this that would have been completely lost on me as a child. But as an adult, I thought it was pretty charming.